The Infinity Arm to me is also very
Yeah.
impressive. Can you tell me, so is that the best rack mounted adjustable arm on the market?
So I'm gonna be I have bias,
Hmm.
right? Because it's my own product, but I personally think it's the absolute best one on the marketplace, and it's for a couple of reasons. The main reason is the versatility on being able to attach it to your rack. And I don't think I hear this enough from people on why they like it so much, but on the bracket, you can attach it to 2 inch, 1 inch, and 6 inch space holes on a rack, both front and side. So that's something I don't feel I hear a lot about. I think it's because I think people kind of expect it to
Yeah.
fit their rack no matter what. So whether you have 1 inch spacing, 2 inch spacing, or 6 inch spacing, that bracket will attach to your rack. It comes in 5/8 and 1 inch options. And then on the bracket itself, I unfortunately do not have one in my gym right now because my marketing team has it. So I don't even get to use my Infinity Arm right now because I don't even have it in my gym, but I should have one in a couple of weeks or next week when my shipment comes in. So anybody watching who's waiting on an Infinity Arm, the 5/8 should be in at the end of next week. But on the bracket itself, there are three positions that you can pivot your Infinity Arm from. So there's a middle hole, which I use the most, and then there's a top hole and a bottom hole. That's just for the pivot position of your arm. Next up is actually the position to move your Infinity Arm up and down. And that is in the middle position, you have a full half moon of 8 positions. And then if you're in the top pivot point, you have 6 positions on another, call it mini half moon. And it's the exact same on the bottom position. There's another, call it mini half moon with 6 positions. So you can use all three of those positions. The arm is also reversible. So you can mount it 2 different ways in all of those positions. And then on top of that, you have 18 positions for the support pad. Not all 18 can be used in every position. It's a minimal of 16 in every position. And then it can store up or down. So when I say versatility, if you want to do, I was talking to some people at Home Gym Con about this. Like if you wanted to do an incline dumbbell press where you can modify the angle on your incline dumbbell press by 5 degrees over multiple different sets, you can do it on the Infinity Arm. And I do a lot of that because, like I said, bodybuilding, I want to exhaust and work every single part of my muscle group. I'm not worried about how much I can max bench press. I want to exhaust every muscle fiber in my body to get the best chest development I can. So now, instead of on a bench, not to knock any incline benches or anything like that, because they're all great, but you're talking typically 10, 15 degree increments on most benches. And on the Infinity Arm, you can literally get about 4 to 5 degree modifications on dumbbell presses. And I do that all the time. And same thing with like an isolation curl. I can get that 5 degrees changed. I can start here, 5 degrees, 5 degrees, 5 degrees. And I know I'm working every single part of my muscle group I can. In my opinion, it is the absolute most versatile chest back support device that is on in the marketplace. So
Cool.
there's literally infinity positions.
Yeah, I mean, I like
Yeah.
mine a ton.